Hello everyone, thank you so much for stopping by today. I'm so excited I get to share with you guys my monthly favorites. Now I haven't shared a monthly favorites video in such a long time. I think probably way over a year. But in any case, I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys the things that I've really been enjoying this month. Some of the stuff you might have seen show up in my weekly favorites. I try to film it on Fridays and then get it up by on Saturday nights. But that's neither here or there. So anyways, let's jump right in and take a look at some of these goodies. The first product that I want to share with you guys is something that I actually picked up this month. Sephora had it as a weekly wow, and it's probably blinding the crap out of you guys. It's from BECCA, and it's called the Be a Light palette. It's the light to medium one. This palette is just so pretty. I'm actually wearing it right now. I've got this powder right here, which is the blur powder. I have it on the majority of my face, just kind of like a setting powder. I've got the brightening powder, which is this one right here, on the tops of my cheeks, and like I actually set my under eyes with it today. And then I've got the bronzer on top of another bronzer that I'm going to talk about in a minute. So then down here is this beautiful little blush. I mean, it looks little, but you know, it's quite substantial because it's beveled towards the outside, so it looks almost like a gemstone. Let me see if I can give you guys a bit of a swatch of it. It's a really pretty peachy pink, and when you apply it on your cheeks, it's just so pretty. It's very feminine on the skin. It gives you such a healthy glow, and I'm just really enjoying this Be a Light palette by BECCA. I own several of BECCA's highlighters, both liquid and powder form, and I've owned a couple of other products by them, but I have to say that I think for me this is one of their standout products, and I think I got it for like $23 because it was half off, and I was so excited to get it. The other bronzer I was talking to you guys about that I have on right now and I've worn, I think in a couple of the other videos that I posted, was this one by Model's Own, and it's the Sculpt and Glow Cream to Powder. I've always wanted to try Chanel's Soleil cream bronzer that they have. It comes in a pot, and I've always wanted to try that, but I just find it, again, like I said earlier with the Be the Light palette, I have such a hard time spending $50 on just one product. And so I've just, every time I would be like, I'm gonna get it for my birthday, or I'm gonna ask for it for Christmas, or whatever the case may be, I would always just kind of, you know, say, no, not now. I think I heard someone here on YouTube talk about this bronzer, the Model's Own one, as something that was very comparable to that product. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy that. And when I found it, I think I got it with a coupon, so I must have paid something like $6, maybe $7. But anyways, that's the swatch right there. What I use to apply this bronzer is this crown brush. I actually got it from BoxyCharm, but I know that it's part of the regular lineup. And, you know, I just take it and tap it in because it's a bit more of a dense brush. And then when I do that, I'm able to kind of swirl it into, you know, the contour of my cheeks, and or just, you know, all around the frame of my face. And it's just such a pretty bronzer. It's easy to apply because my skin's gotten a little bit drier. The cream products, they just seem to work really well for me right now. And I just think that this bronzer is so pretty. It applies beautifully, and it gives you such warmth to your face. It's just so gorgeous. I've also been enjoying my CoverGirl BB cream. I had got this about a year ago, and I'm trying to finish up. I have like 3 foundations right now that I am just like desperately trying to finish up because I am so tired of them. But I don't use a lot of foundation. It just isn't something that I enjoy. I tend to do the whole concealer and then I'll buff on a powder on top. But I do have to say that I really do enjoy this Clean and Matte by CoverGirl. I have it in the color 520 Light. It's matte, but I do have drier skin, and it doesn't get stuck in any of my dry areas, and it just kind of almost seems to blur my skin a little bit. It doesn't settle into any of my pores. It's just really a pretty BB cream. It's got a little bit more coverage than most BB creams. I don't think it has as much coverage as, let's say, the It Cosmetics CC cream. That's one of the ones I have in backup that I want to start using, but I can't until I finish up some of these products. But of the 3 that I'm using right now, I think this is the one that I like the best, and it's not actually a foundation, it's a BB cream. So there you have it. I'm also loving this Master Blur Stick from Maybelline, and I got it in Universal Transparent, and it's right here. It's just a white stick, but when you apply it, it applies clear. There's no color to it. And so what I do is I use it to just kind of color on my face, and I do it exactly where I've got some enlarged pores, and I just love the way it applies. It's so easy, and when you blend it out, I only have to really I use my fingers because of the warmth on my fingers. It just tends to you know, blend it in really nice and smooth, and I kind of press it into my pores. I think it's a really good product, and it's got a lot of product in it, and I'm really enjoying using it. Something I've been enjoying in my hair is this CLORANE dry shampoo, and this is the one with Nettle, and it's for oil control for oily hair. Now, I have oilier hair in my crown, you know, where it's closest to my scalp. But down here, because my hair is so long, it's not dry, it's very healthy, but it's more normal. So I can't put this, I don't dare spray it towards the bottom because it would dry my hair out. However, I applied this today prior to filming right here, and I've got very dark hair, and I don't think it's, you know, I don't think you can see very much of a dry cast. You may see a gray hair, but you are not going to see a gray cast because it really does blend in quite well. This is a travel size. I just purchased some on the 21 Days of Beauty or Hair that they just had at Ulta. They had it on sale for $10, and so I bought 2 of them for backup because I go through this I probably one every 6 months. It's not that I use it all the time, but I figured I might as well get 2 for the price of 1, right? Because they were on sale. But I really have been enjoying this one. For blush, the blush that just seems to have jumped at me all month, and every time I go to do blush, or if I just want to add a little bit more color in the apple of my cheeks, I've been reaching for this bareMINERALS Gen Nude blush in the color Pink Me Up. This is part of a set. It came with a lip gloss, and I really do enjoy that lip gloss as well. But I have to say that the star of that set was this blush, and there's the color right there. I'll go ahead and give you guys a bit of a swatch. It's just that really pretty pink. It's called Pink Me Up, so it's definitely a pink blush, but it's got enough peachiness to it to give you that healthy kind of flush look to your cheeks. I don't know, I really enjoy it. I think it's a really pretty blush. The formula, it's very smooth. I would have to say I even think it like blurs a little bit the pores around this area of my face. This is where I used to have a lot of pimples, and now I don't, but now I have pores. So anyways, I really have been enjoying that. Another product that I've enjoyed from bareMINERALS are their Gen Nude Radiant lipsticks. And this one's in the color Crave. It's a pink lipstick, right? It's pink right there, but it's got a little bit of mauve to it. So, you know, when you put it on, it's such a beautiful feminine shade. Again, it's such a feminine color, but at the same time, it's very youthful looking on the lips. This formula is just wonderful. I have very dry lips. I have Sjogren's, and so I've said that several times, and I'm going to stop saying that soon, but that makes my lips and my eyes very dry. And because of that, a formula like this is so very greatly appreciated because it just helps to comfort my lips when they're just very dry. I absolutely love these lipsticks, and this color Crave is just so pretty. It's more of what I would call a winter pink, if that makes sense. It's more of a mauve-y pink, not so much a bright spring pink. If we're going to go down the rabbit hole of lipsticks, let's go ahead and talk about 2 of my favorites from Flower Beauty. Actually, let's just say all my Flower Beauty lipsticks are my favorite, but their lipstick, oh my gosh, these lipsticks are so good. This one right here is Cinnamon Crush. And Cinnamon Crush has been in several of my other videos because I've used it in several looks. That's Cinnamon Crush right there, right next to it. Cinnamon Crush is a brown terracotta. You guys can see right there, it's just a bit more of a brown terracotta. The base of it is just a little bit darker, so it doesn't go towards the orange as much as it does towards the brown. But when you apply it, this is a matte formula. She has 2 formulas, the cream and the matte, and they're both very good. I prefer the cream, but for a matte, let me tell you guys, these lipsticks are wonderful, and I highly recommend them. The other one I wanted to show and tell today is Rosey Garden. And this is actually what I'm wearing right now. I'll go ahead and put some more on. I don't know, I was feeling a pink eye, so I wanted a pink lip. So let me go ahead and give you guys a swatch of Rosey Garden. And this is definitely much more of a rose tone, you know, pinky rose colored lipstick. There it is right there. It is got a little bit of, I would say, purpley red in it. It's, oh, so pretty. It's a fuchsia. It's a wearable fuchsia. Let's put it that way. It's just such a wearable fuchsia. I love this lipstick. It's one of those colors that just makes your face light up, you know, it makes you look healthy. And so I just can't say enough about the Flower Beauty lipsticks. I highly recommend them. The next lippy I want to share with you guys is this one right here. And this is the Revlon HD Gel Lip color. And the one I'm sharing with you guys is in the color Vineyard. And it's this one right here. Let me see if I can get you guys to get a good picture of that. And it's also the one on this side of my hand right there. So that would be the swatch right there. And again, this is definitely very much a mauve tone right there. It's a mauve tone. It's got a little bit of purple in it. It's got the pink, it's got the rose in it, and the formula on these lipsticks is so good. It's so comfortable. I have very, very dry lips, and I'm constantly looking for something that when I apply it will wear away easily, will not travel on my fine lines, and then lastly that the color will stay for a good amount of time. And this one fits all the bills. Now, will it stay all day? No, I will have to apply this maybe twice or 3 times in a day, but I don't mind applying lipstick because, again, like I said, my lips are so dry that I'm grateful for the hydration that they do give me. Something else, another product I really wanted to share with you guys because I'm so grateful to it, would be my e.l.f. glitter glue. Now, earlier this month, I was having such a bear of a time with my inner corner and having eyeshadows either crease terribly in that area or absolutely just be washed away within 15 minutes of application. Because I have Sjogren's, I use a lot of eye drops, and if I put an eye drop in my eyes then start to kind of tear. And so anytime I would put eyeshadow on, it would just, you know, right here would just disappear. And I would be so angry because you don't want to go through all the work and not have it pay off, right? Well, little e.l.f. with its glitter glue, it really came through. I think that this product is really, really good. And for $3, I just can't complain. It keeps my eyeshadow in place, especially anything that I want to put in this area that might be shimmery. I'm just so, I think it's a great product, and I am so grateful that I looked in my drawer to see if I had something I could use. And I did. You gotta get, you know, creative sometimes. And then the next thing I want to share with you guys are these Profusion eyeshadow palettes. I actually got these at Target. And the day that I walked in, they were putting them on clearance. And I got so lucky that I think I paid $6 for each one of these palettes. And I mean, that's a lot of eyeshadow. I'm currently wearing this one right here. And so I'll go ahead and show you guys this one. This one doesn't have quite as many mattes as the other one does, but that's not why I bought this palette. I actually bought it because right now I'm having a moment with pink. And I'm having a little bit of a hard time finding palettes that have the tones of pink that I want to wear on my eyes. But you know, today I'm wearing this one up here. I'm also wearing, today I'm wearing the color Pop. I'm wearing the color Devoted. I'm wearing the color Go Girl. And in as my transition shade, I used the color Fling. And then in my crease, I used the color Bestie. And then I darkened it with Devoted. I think that they worked really, really well. Are they the best eyeshadows that I own? No, but can I get a really good look? I think so. I put this on about 6 hours ago, and I think it's still holding up pretty well. So I'm not going to complain. I think it's a great product, and I got it for like $6. I don't think they have them at Target anymore because they were clearancing them out. So if you're going to get them, you're going to have to pick it up at the Profusion website, or, you know, sometimes like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Ross, they may carry things like that. So I would recommend that if you're interested, look in there before you go and order it online, unless online to use just simple, you know, depends what you want. Another blush that I enjoyed so much this month was this one from Wet n Wild, and it's called Floral Majority, and it's right there. You see it right there. It's so pretty. It's definitely a peach toned blush, but it's got a little bit, I don't know, it's got such a pretty sheen to it. It has a beautiful sheen to it. I just think that this is just such a great product. I mean, you could apply it directly and just blend it out with your fingers if you're not much into makeup. But if you're more into makeup and you have a brush, you can, you know, just lightly tap it and swirl it into your cheeks. It's so hydrating. It just goes on like such a healthy flush. This is a beautiful product, and I'm really enjoying it. Another product that I've really enjoyed very much this month is from bareMINERALS, and it's this bareMINERALS Bare Skin Concealer. I have it in the color Light. I bought this, I think it was last year, and I just opened it just this fall. I've enjoyed it so much. I tend to apply it, you know, just spot it on my face and then just quickly either tap it in with my fingers or go over it with a brush, with a beauty blender as well. It just gives me just enough coverage, and sometimes I don't want to wear a full face of foundation. I live in Florida, and especially in the summer, it's so hot that there's just no way that I can, you know, it just feels like it's all going to slip off of my face. It's not a full coverage concealer, so don't think that that's what it is. It's just a really comfortable formula that doesn't really get stuck in any of my pores, and it gives me just enough coverage. So I've really been enjoying this product. And in order to set that, especially underneath my under eyes and, like, you know, anywhere I want to bring light to my face, I've really been enjoying this Essence Loose setting powder. It's a banana powder, and that's what it looks like on the inside. I don't want to tip it over because I don't want it to fall all over my table. It's light enough. Some of the banana powders for me tend to be to like a darker yellow, whereas the Essence one is just a little bit more brightening underneath my eyes. It's just really pretty. I really am enjoying that. And like I told you guys, I have very, very dry lips, and I have been so enjoying the NYX's REVLON lip balm. It's an ultra nourishing lip balm, guys, and that's what it looks like on the inside. As you can tell, I've been hitting this thing hard because it's quite, it usually comes filled up to the top, and I have, like, you know, I have used this thing. It's got honey in it, and I have found that honey is really, it really helps to maintain my lips hydrated, and so I've been gravitating towards products that have honey in it. Such a good lip balm, especially if you have very, very dry lips. I highly recommend it. I'm gonna have a very hard time, I was gonna say another word, finding it after this one's finished, because Target used to carry them locally and they no longer carry NYX. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to think about not having this product. So guys, those are my favorites this month. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and the products that I shared. If you have any questions, just leave them down below. You guys, thank you so much for visiting, and I hope you all have a great day. Guys, be blessed. Bye.